Presented last night's lesson, and there's a thought that really struck out at my heart that I wanted to share with people. The question comes down to this: does the idea of growing old scare you yet? A few weeks back, I turned 50, and it feels like I've crested the hill and started down over the top. It's all downhill. I'm over the hill. It feels like I'm on my way out. Interesting idea to consider from Scripture. Peter captures it in 1 Peter 1:24 and 25. For all flesh is as grass, and all the glory of man is the flower of grass. The grass withereth, and the flower thereof falleth away, but the word of the Lord endureth forever. And this is the word by which the gospel is preached unto you. Powerful thought as we look and consider the preaching figure of speech. We see here the flower of the field, the rosebud just coming into its own, the plant having done its thing, starting to grow, will reach its maturity, will reach a beauty, a strength. We should not be surprised that God chose to use these verses. It's almost a foundation for the gospel itself. The understanding and the idea of who we are. We start young with incredible promise. Before long, we enter the fullness of our strength. The rose here is a perfect picture of us in our youth, growing into our strength, and yet for a purpose. Yet the flower was not made to be always beautiful. Wish it were so. Alas, it is not. It doesn't take long for us to realize what's going to happen. Life happens. Time doesn't stop. Hanging on to the glory of our youth is not possible, though so many people try. It's aging gracefully is not a thought most of us want to dwell on, let alone practice. And yet the flower of youth is not going to last, no matter how hard we try to hold on to it, no matter how hard. Strength fades, time marches on, and before we know it, we're no longer the young ones. We're the ones with young ones. We learn that keeping up with youth is not an easy job, and it takes its toll. The dark days haven't come yet, but they are on the horizon. Solomon spoke of this. He warned us the dark days would come when we say we have no pleasure in them. The things of youth fade, abilities we took for granted leave us, and we ask ourselves where the time has gone. I know because I've asked myself where the time has gone. And then the time of the end comes for all of us. It's the days coming when those who live this long will look down at their own hands and see the wrinkled skin and know the day of our departure is not far away, not nearly as far as we once dreamed, if we ever dreamed of it at all. And yet there is hope. Our youth will come and leave us, but God has given us something great to value. Flesh doesn't last, but his word mixed with his spirit will endure forever. Jesus teaches us not to look for the things in this life, but in the life to come. The life that is ahead is there because of him. There is the passage Jesus spoke when he said that the seed, unless it dies, unless it is buried, it remaineth alone. But if it dies, it brings forth great fruit. And so it's also in us, the life that we try and hold on to. If we make the mistake of holding on to it for too long, it'll abide forever alone. If, on the other hand, we do what we are supposed to do, um, there's an eternity with him. There's an eternity that comes. Fighting this blasted cough, thinking of my own age. Trust Jesus. My name is Ryan Galvin. I'm the pastor of Antioch Missionary Baptist Church here in Caldwell, Idaho, and I'm sharing this with you because it is the word by which the gospel has been so often proclaimed and is preached to you this day. Jesus is still in the business of saving. All you have to do is believe and call on his name. If you're in the Valley and you need a church home, please come and consider us. We're a small, older group, but with great heart and compassion. If you aren't in the Valley, please search for a New Testament church. Follow Jesus while there is time. Lord bless.